everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to see love in the general for the sign of Leo for week ahead. So watch this video. If you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. So now let us see messages for the sign of Leo for week ahead. Messages for my Leos. Let's see, what do we have for you guys for week ahead? All right, so let's see. Give me the present energy for Leo. What's happening? Page of Cups. All right, what else? Looks like you're waiting for a good news. And I also see that you're waiting to make a decision. Maybe you are waiting to make a decision after you receive this news. So you may be anticipating some sort of an information, a news coming towards you, and you are like, let me just get that particular news and then I will make a decision. So that is what it is. I also see that you're trying very, very hard to balance your life. You're trying to gain focus in your life. You know, Chariot card is when you are trying to gain control over the situation, and you are trying to focus on a particular task because you want to obviously maximize your output. So right now you might be putting in all your effort towards something and you're like laser focused. So that might be something. I also see that right now you're very much about making a decision about something. You see how this card has this way or that way. So right now you might also be thinking whether I should do this or that, you know. So that might be happening. Knight of Swords. Who is this person rushing towards you? Some of you, there can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's coming towards you, but need not be. With the Knight of Swords next to the Chariot card, it is also giving you a caution that if you have a decision to make, just make sure that you gather all the information that is required for it instead of rushing into something. Because I see that if you try to rush the process, you will obviously get into something very quickly, but then later on you may regret it. So if there is a decision that is pending, just make sure that you take enough time and then only you make that decision. All right. And then I also see that somebody is definitely coming in a hurried manner towards you. So that's possible. What else? Give me some more clarification on this decision that Leo has to make. We have Four of Swords and the Empress. Some of you, this is about money. This is definitely about money. Some of you, this can also be about a pregnancy. That's possible. Maybe you are thinking whether you need to get pregnant or not, whether this is the right time to conceive. Maybe that is possible. Even if you're a guy, then this can be just, you might be not sure whether you want a family right now or not, something like that. It can be about that. But majorly, I see that this decision is something about an investment somewhere that you have to make. So this can be about money, this can be about business, this can be about career, this can be about stock market, whatever. Like there is a decision about some sort of an investment somewhere, and right now you're thinking whether you should do it or not. That's what it is. You want to take a leap of faith towards something. I see that there is like this energy of you trying to start something new. You are like, I need to do this, now is the time for me to do it. But then your message is to like take it a bit slow. Do not try to rush in. What else? What else is happening in Leo's life? Some of you, I also see that these days you're very protective about your energy. You are very cautious about who and what you give your time into. You're not wasting your time in unnecessarily people and situation. Unnecessary people and situations. I don't know why am I fumbling so much. Yeah, so I see that right now you might be very much focused on making money, and just trying to be more creative, trying to create ventures for yourself, whatever. You're trying to just find your direction in life, and you're also very protective of where you put your time and energy and effort. You just do not want to entertain unnecessary people and situations. Yeah, that's what it is. What else? What else for my Leo? What's happening? King of Swords. Some of you may also be wanting to donate somewhere. Maybe you want to give into some charity. You want to do some charity work. You want to give back to the society, to the less fortunates. Maybe that is on your mind. What else? 10 of Wands with the Knight of Wands. I say good money will come your way. I keep on seeing that. And all of this is happening because you have been putting in a lot of effort with the Knight of Wands. I see a lot of abundance coming towards you. Your efforts are going to pay really well to you. But with the Ten of Wands, I also see that you might have taken up so much on your plate these days, because of which you may also feel a little overburdened, so maybe you need to take care. You really need to take care, and maybe you also need to take a step back. You have been doing so much out of nowhere. You're like doing this and that and that and that, and you are just stressing yourself and overworking basically. Just make sure that you do not hit a burnout. What else? Some of you are also gaining a perspective about a particular situation. Maybe in the past you were just thinking about something in one direction, and now you're trying to change your perspective, and it's giving you new insights, and you're like, oh wow, this can be like this as well. Like, why did I not think about it like this? So that might be happening. You are having a new perspective, a new way of thinking regarding a particular situation, and that is actually going to lead to a new beginning in your life. Maybe you were feeling very stuck in a particular situation in the recent past because you were just thinking in one particular direction. But now when you change your perspective and you try to see the situation in a different way, I see that you will gain new insights, and you'll be like, wow, this can be done like this as well. Like, why did I not think about it earlier? So that is possible. I see new beginnings, and I see it in specifications to your money actually, but obviously it can be different for different people. Some of you, this can be a new chapter in your life, as in, you're starting a family, you're making new friends, something like that. But for majority of you, this is something in regards to your career, family, career or money situation. Okay, what else? Some of you, you'll be financially helping someone, because obviously you have been making good money, or you will be making good money, and then you will be helping other people. What else is happening for Leo these days? Please tell me. The Emperor. See, again, I see that you will be in a very strong position. Some of you, you are an entrepreneur, or you will be an entrepreneur. You will be in a very good position. You will be in a very influential position in your career, where you are taking decisions, and people are under you, and you are giving directions to people, and they are going to follow it. So that is that. I also see that if your life has been feeling a bit out of control lately, you will be able to gain control, and you will be putting in more discipline in your life basically. So you're gonna like make routines for yourself, and you're gonna follow it to the T, something like that. Some of you, I also see that you're very defensive. Emperor is somebody who doesn't show their emotions as much. So these days you're very protective of yourself. You're very defensive, and you're not letting anybody actually get to your feelings basically. You're trying to put up this very strong face to the world. Yeah, that's what it is. And you're just making sure that nobody steps on your boundaries. Like, you're protecting your boundaries very strongly. What else? What else? Some of you, you're realizing how strong you are and how influential you are. Nine of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. What's up with so much of money? Like, I remember your last reading also talked about money too much. And now we again have that. With the Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, I see that something that you start, which will be like a new idea, a new venture, and it'll be small to begin with, but eventually it's going to be very successful. So I see that very strongly for you. And then I also see that you will be spending a lot of time in isolation. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit, which is both number 9, and it talks about isolation and self-discovery. So I see that you will be spending so much time alone by yourself, that you will be going deep into spirituality or meditation, or you're just discovering your own self. You're realizing your own personality. So I see that, and I see that, I'm just getting this voice where you're like, I don't want to deal with stupid people. So you're like, I just want to be by myself, and I don't want to deal with stupid people around me. So that might be your vibe, these days. Okay, what new is coming towards Leo, please? Three of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you, I see that There can be new friendships that are going to happen in your life, or maybe a new venture that you will be, you know, partnering up with somebody, and it's going to be very significant, and it'll grow into something really good. So that is possible. And I just very strongly see that you will be meeting people who will be on the same frequency as you in the future, you know, and you will be having this really social times with people where, you know, you'll be feeling like these are the people who understand me. So you're gonna feel that, and you're gonna be very happy. The good thing is that you'll be very happy. You'll be celebrating. Some of you are gonna celebrate something in the near future, and this is going to be a success. It's going to be a major victory that you might have been manifesting for some time now. This can be money related, this can be love related, this can be anything. For different people, obviously, you're manifesting different things. Okay, what's coming towards Leo in love, please? Wow, Two of Pentacles. Options. And with the Two of Swords, some of you will be having options, and you will also get confused. You'll be like, who do I choose? You know, so some of you, I see that possible. Some of you, I also see that if you are already in a commitment, then, you know, you will be able to stabilize your relationship with somebody. Maybe in the recent past it was not working because somebody was not making a choice, but now I see that things will work, you know. There is somebody who might have been confusing you because they were not taking a decision towards you. Now this person will try to give you more clarity and stability. That's what I see. I also see that for some reason, I see that Leo, you have mentally burdened yourself too much, and you need to release that burden. Like, you're overwhelmed with stuff is what I see. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and that can be because you had a very tough past when it comes to relationships. Maybe you were cheated, you were lied to, you were betrayed, whatever. And I see that all of this kind of mentally fogs you up. And maybe that is what I was talking about here, that you need to change your perspective towards it. You need to see things in a different light. Instead of seeing a breakup as a breakup, you need to understand that if a relationship ended, maybe it taught you something. Maybe it taught you more about how you should not put up with people's BS. Maybe it taught you about that you need to be very firm with your boundaries. You need to respect your own self. So every situation that goes down the drain actually teaches you something. So you need to see it like that instead of reminiscing about it. All right. And I also see that there is something which is weighing very, very heavy on your heart. You need to release it. Like, there is something from your past which still weighs you down, and you need to release it. Because unless you'll be able to release it, you will not be able to grab these opportunities that are coming towards you. Nine of Wands. See a very defensive Ten of Pentacles. So I see some of you may also get to know about some sort of a shocking truth about a particular situation when it comes to love or whatever. But I see that simultaneously you're like so focused on your own self, and you're like in your own Zen mode, that you will not be very much bothered about it. Because you're like, yeah, whatever. I need to focus on myself. I can't be bothered about it. What is coming towards Leo in love? The Death card with the King of Wands. Maybe somebody that you ended things up with, this person might try to come back towards you. They might text or call you. What will be this person's feelings towards Leo? Four of Cups. Some of you, this person thinks that you're going to reject them. Like, you see how this person is not even paying attention, but there is somebody here with a cup. Some of you, I see that there can be somebody showing up at your door, as in they want to talk to you, they want to speak to you, whatever. But I see that Leo will be so busy in their own life that they will not pay attention. So there can be someone toxic from the past coming back, but this person is going to be someone that you may reject. And if you're single and looking, then I see that you have options that you can grab. But first you need to release the pain that you're still holding regarding a particular situation. Anything else for Leo in love? Three of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. There is somebody who wants to work things up with you. Some of you may actually meet your next person in your workspace. Or this person can also be somebody who comes with a lot of money. So you'll be financially benefited from your partner. I see that. But I see that for majority of you, you're like working very, very hard on your future. and you might not be very much focused on your love life right now, at least for this week. All right, give me a message to close off this reading for Leo, please. I was tired of fighting with you. I want to go stargazing with you. Some of you, I see that you were just tired of fighting with somebody. So that's why maybe you called it quits. Yeah. And I see that right now you're just focused on your own world and you just don't want to deal with anybody. Some of you may be just stargazing these days. Like, you just want to spend time with yourself. And right now you're working very, very hard for your future, and you are doing all of this because you want to distract yourself, because in the past maybe you tried really hard to fight for a connection and it did not work out, and now you're just trying to focus that energy towards you. All right, give me a message for Leo, please. Chemistry. And one more. Wedding. Wow. Some of you, I'm telling you, there are options coming in love. You have a possibility of meeting someone really good, and this can actually turn into something good, like wedding and everything, and there's going to be very good chemistry between the both of you. But for all of this to happen, you need to release. You need to do some healing first. You need to release, and you need to make decisions in your life. You have been self-sabotaging your opportunities in love because there is still something that bothers you. So you need to release this first. If you will release this pain and everything, and you be more open and less defensive, that's when you will be able to realize these opportunities in love. So that's what it is. And I see that somebody will try to come back and like waste your time. Just be very careful giving them a second chance. All right, so that's about your reading. I hope this helps to resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care, stay safe, bye.